Aquarius, this is your next 6 months, your individual reading. We did the collective for air signs on Sunday. So here we go. Now we get to do one just for you. Let's draw our bonus cards to begin with. And then we are going to jump right in. Here we go. And we are ready, Freddy. All right, we're going to start with your moonology. Aquarius, next 6 months, we have prosperity lies ahead. Well, yeah, we'll take it. Heck yeah. New moon in Taurus. And, now that I look at this, the new moon energy has been coming out a lot here with different signs. This is new moon in Taurus. I've seen new moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Aquarius. A lot of new moon energy. Ooh, looky here. We have a 21, breaks down into a 3. Strategy, journal, and log. So just off the bat, strategy. Well, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. That gives me an Ace of Pentacles feel. It also gives me an Empress feel, like abundance. The strategy, that I'm feeling either a 7 of Pentacles or a 7 of Swords. Yeah. All right, let's see what the chakra has for us. And, ooh, divine wisdom, 36 breaking into a 9. Look at, that's like the image that I chose for the thumbnail for the readings. It's that book. Wow. Okay, divine wisdom and journal. It could be that some of you, we have this element of communication here, writing things down, taking note. All right, so that divine wisdom, high priestess energy, maybe Hierophant. All right, Aquarius, next 6 months. I'm getting a very earthy feel from this reading. A lot of pentacles so far. Oh, look at that. 6 of Pentacles. That is Taurus energy right there. Bam. Talking about confirmation. Yep. All right, here we go. King of Wands. There, definitely some strategy there, I would say. And the Queen of Cups. Ooh. Okay. So we have Leo. We have Cancer. We have some Taurus right there. Let's see what else is crossing this energy. For Aquarius, nice. Oh yeah, more Leo. We have the Sun. This is really a good steps read. I mean, prosperity, got it right there. That's beautiful. And that's going to have a clarity. It's going to just shine a light on this entire reading here. We have the Page of Cups and 4 of Wands. Okay. Right away here, we have a king and queen, different suits, and a page. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. This could be regarding your family. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the Sun. This is Taurus energy. This is really knowing your value. That's how I feel, having balance there. Clarity over this, clarity over what you're giving to in this time and what you're receiving, because the 6 of Pentacles talks about sometimes we are in a place of giving and sometimes we're in a place of receiving, and sometimes perfect balance would be both. You should be open to giving and receiving, right? But sometimes if we're down on our luck, we might be just receiving and needing help, but you know what I mean. This is telling me that you have clarity over your resources. There's balance, which I'm feeling here. And there is this knowledge. See, we see the books here, and then we have the money on this other side. So you have some type of wisdom here that you are getting paid for. You are receiving prosperity for your knowledge. It is very valuable. And I think that, we do have this clarity here, but I think it comes easy to you. So sometimes when things comes easy to us, when it's just a natural innate talent, we might take it for granted, how valuable it really is to other people because it comes so easy to us. You know what I'm saying? But I think you do understand your value and the need that other people have for it. It has something to do with some type of knowledge that you have, some divine knowledge. We have the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So the King of Wands, this is Leo energy, but it's entrepreneurial. It's business-like. It's a visionary. It's inspired. So this would say either someone with this energy is coming into your life and making an offer of some kind, a small offer, a small token, or this is you making the first steps to following some type of dream or hope. It's one of the two. It's either someone coming at you with a small offer. But now, if this was someone coming at you with this, King of Wands energy, they might be a little hard to pin down. Especially if you were looking at them in sort of a romantic way. This could be someone that, gets a lot of attention because it's Leo. This is the King of Wands. They're center stage. They like attention. They like being out there, very creative energy. But this could be the energy that if it's not someone coming towards you, having their kind of eye on you, this would be you putting this fiery energy into this heart's desire that you have, and there would be strategy here because we do have this business like mindset, that's what I'm feeling there. This is very straightforward to me. The Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. We have Cancer here. And the Four of Wands, this is Aries energy, but it's also Venus, right? And so we have water and we have this loving energy. This is about your commitments, your partnerships. What are you committed to at this time? It could be, this could be an offer, right here, a small offer that turns in and grows into something more. So it could turn into, whether this is business or romantic, it could be either one, but this looks like a really good, happy partnership. The Queen of Cups is very emotionally stable and emotionally mature, very caring and giving. And she's following her heart's desire here. If you're looking for a commitment of some kind, you could be getting an offer here. It just depends on what your focus is. Are you looking for love? Are you looking for some type of other heart's desire? Not sure. It's just up to you. All right, so we got two cards popping out here. We got a King of Pentacles, another king energy. This King of Pentacles is Taurus. This one goes here, and look what's in the center. We have luck, prosperity, Sagittarius energy. Beautiful. Beautiful. This could be, we don't have the star yet, Aquarius. That's you. You are the element here. You are the star. So if we combine your star with the sun and the Wheel of Fortune, that's fame and fortune. You are, there you are. Look, there's the Fool energy right there, Aquarius. I love the Fool card. If you've been watching my channel, you know I love it. I've got my little Fool incense burner there that I use. I've got a sticker on my computer. I tattooed the Fool card on my leg because I just love that energy so much. That ability to just let things go and to move on, with optimism, carefree. I just love it. I think it's a Sagittarius in me that just loves that carefree energy of starting fresh, starting new. I just love it. All right, 10 of Swords. Okay. 5 of Wands. Woo-wee. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, there's that strategy I was thinking about. Okay. I'm trying, 10 of Swords is the end of suffering. If you've been alone, then you won't be alone anymore. If you've been without resources, it's coming in. There is some kind of relief coming to you here. Uh, it's this relief, this end of suffering is crossing this King of Pentacles. So I feel either you're getting a promotion, you are becoming more stable. We do have the Four of Wands here. That's stability in your commitments and partnerships, whether it's work, relationships, whatever. There is something in your resources that is becoming more stable. If you were suffering in that in some way, it is ending. We have the sun here, so it makes everything good. And the Ten of Swords, it kind of is a good card. The end of suffering is great. It's fantastic. You know, it's one of those, it's a blessing in disguise kind of thing. No more suffering, whatever that is. This is a very prosperous individual. They are very patient. Like I said, this is Taurus energy. It's very reliable. So this could be you just really staying focused on this commitment of yours. You know, but I am feeling something to do with your resources here and your prosperity. It's turning around. And we see that here. We have this Ten of Swords crossing the King of Pentacles. And then we have, look at this. This is interesting. Look at this. This is change, right? With that 5, your fortune is changing, is what this is saying. And I feel like it's based off of some kind of inspiration, some passion, right? That's what I'm feeling here with this 5 of Wands. This is luck right here, Sagittarius energy. This is, your luck is changing, right? I'm not getting a competition feel here. I'm not getting chaos. I'm feeling change. You know, I think people are going to be fighting over you in that way. You know, you're like a good luck charm. Everybody wants to be around you, you know. So somebody might feel like there's competition for you. Something like that. Whatever this is that you're doing, that I feel like you're sharing, I think a lot of people are going to want it. People are going to be clamoring over you. So it's very good luck. It's almost like, it does feel almost like a fame and fortune overnight feeling, like some kind of thing where this is almost like paparazzi. You know, it's this, I'm feeling the energy of this where it's very palpable. It's very excitable. It's not negative. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not negative. And whereas maybe it felt in the past that this wheel of luck and fortune and serendipitous events was hard to get, I think it's going to be a lot easier, because that's what the sun says, is that things are going to be a lot easier. You won't need to fight anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I think you are what's making people, I think you are desirable right now. I think people are clamoring over whatever this is you are doing. We have the Fool and the 7 of Pentacles. So here you are, Aquarius, ready to take this leap of faith. And it's hardly even a leap, isn't it? Because I feel like this is something that you've been working on for a while, in the background, in the shadows, so to speak. You know, so I feel like it's a guaranteed win, because I think you really care for what it is you're doing here. And I think you're about to share it with people. I don't feel like you're finished quite yet, not right now, but in this next 6 months, you're going to be seeing some type of results from this harvest, from all the work that you've been putting in. That's what I'm feeling here. The Fool itself, you know, is very carefree. It lacks direction. It's like a feather floating in the wind. It's like a beautiful butterfly just getting tossed around by the currents and stuff. But this is telling me that you do have direction and focus, that you are putting your efforts into something, because we have the 6 of Pentacles and we move to the 7. So you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you're doing is going to be valuable to others. You might be writing. Honestly, you might be writing, because that book and the strategy, and I'm seeing the quill, you got another 7. You got 7, 7, 7. How lucky is that? when you think about people that gamble, I don't think this is that big of a risk, really. That's the number of the good luck, 777. It's like you hit the jackpot here, you know. Look at all these options. Amazing. Eight of Cups. So you go to the 7 of 8. Okay. Yeah. It's because we have all this clarity of the sun. Yeah, the Page of Swords now. Let's see what's crossing these energies. That divine wisdom is what's helping you here. 4 of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, and the 7 of Swords. There's that strategy. We have it twice. I said that felt like the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Bam, bam. There we go. So these options, all right, this is how I'm feeling this, because we have the Sun cards. We have clarity over this. There's no illusion. I believe the reason why this card is popping up is because you've got the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups are reflective of this type of energy, right? You now know, because of your experiences, which one of these cups are fulfilling to you. You know which ones are good for you, which ones aren't. There's no illusion here with this 7. No way. Look at all these 7s. Wow. You know exactly what you want. You have clarity here. And the universe is, the universe is so just ripe with options. And, they're always coming in new options. So I think you clearly see which ones you do want, and I think you know exactly the ones you don't want, because whatever it is you don't want, you're not even focused on it for a second. You are really very quickly just moving away. That was my oven. Very quickly moving away from anything that doesn't satisfy you right here. That's what I'm seeing here. You're not going to even think about it for a moment, because you've already been there, done that. That's the energy. Been there, done that, walking away. Not just walking, like really sprinting, with this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords energy it's fast. It's Gemini. It's decisive. He comes in quick and cuts these things out. So, like I said, I don't feel like when these options comes towards you, if people aren't coming towards you right, if you just don't like it, you're cutting it out straight away. That's what this energy is. You are Dunsky with that. That's how I feel. You have a lot of clarity. And now you have the Page of Swords, which is all the air signs. And then we have the 7 of Swords. This is also one of your cards. So that's just amazing. So you definitely, that strategy belongs to you. This is your card. This is also really one of your cards, because the pages represent all of them. You have this curiosity, this innate curiosity that is a part of you, yet you're cautious. We see that here with this strategy. You're not about to tell everybody your business. You are a bit mysterious, Aquarius, and that's a good thing. You're not really an open book to anybody. But there is something here with this communication, the strategy, this divine wisdom. There will be a moment, because you're planning ahead here. Pages are planning. They're thinking ahead to the future. And so that's what this is. This is planning and strategizing your next move. So you're definitely on the road to this prosperity, to manifesting something that you've been working on. But there is a lot of planning and strategy here still ahead. And you'll know when the right moment comes, when to initiate all of this. Does that make sense? I feel like you'll know. That's what I'm getting here. There's something building. There's something growing here. There's like this intensity level and a lot of focus on what you do want and cutting out what you don't. Ooh, there we go. There it is. Felix, Felicis, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. Yeah, definitely so. Very strategic. I really feel like the Harry Potter when he took the liquid lock. He was like, I really feel like Hagrid's is the place to be tonight. You know what I mean? We're like, no. That scene, I gotta say, Daniel Radcliffe just knocked it out of the park. The way he interacted with Slughorn, that character who I just loved, by all means, Professor, come along. I mean, the way he did everything, it was so perfect. Ah, so good. Owl, there's your divine wisdom. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during the spirit of transition. There's Hedwig right there. Wow. Who isn't a Harry Potter fan? I have that big giant Lego with the owl. Oh, so gorgeous. All the little potion bottles. I love it. So you might have a owl collection of some kind, or I don't know what, but there's definitely this divine wisdom here with you, Aquarius. You're really in connection with that higher self. What are you strategizing on? It feels like it's kind of a big deal. Ooh, wow. Ten of Swords, casket, ending, someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation. You guys, I have never had these two cards come out and confirm each other before. There is an end of suffering here. Let me know in the next 6 months. Come back to this. Please let me know what this was. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to, but there is an end here for sure. This card hardly ever, I never see it unless it's a big deal. So something ending here. Wow. Wow. That's a trip. We have purse. Pay attention to your finances. And actually, be careful not to lose it. Some of you might accidentally leave it somewhere. I have found many people's purses and wallets. I always return them. And that comes back around karma wise, because whenever I accidentally misplace my purse or wallet, it gets returned to me with everything in it. So do be careful where your items are. We have the sun twice. This one is the sunrise. It's the dawn. Look at that. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. I really like this for you, Aquarius. This is really beautiful. I don't know what you're working on, what you're manifesting here, but you've got luck on your side. You've got two suns and something here. Wow. I wonder what that is. But do watch where you're putting your sometimes we get all caught up in a moment. I've left my wallet in that front part of the cart, so do be careful where you're leaving your things. Okay, that's going to be it for now. Aquarius, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.